You're supposed to hit the button and keep it hit. You can't hit it twice. Hi, I'm gonna start the intro now.
I did it. He's not doing it.
It's doing it, but you're not muted. There you go.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music.
Okay, what is going on? You are muted. Let's unmute you. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Comments, but I don't think my phone understands where I'm pushing.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. There's no comments yet, though, by the way.
I was just pushing things.
Late show.
Oh. Yeah, today's always late, though. Because it's on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Wednesday.
It's a little bit later, though, than normal because our internet wasn't working too well. And then we couldn't remember the title we were going to go for. And then, so the internet wasn't working very well downstairs for Bree. Hey, Hearts and Fairies. So she's like, well, I'm going to drive up to the dam and I'll just do it from my phone. So she's at the dam. And she's on her phone. And then we asked Dom if he would want to come on today. And he's like, yeah, I'll be there. And then here you are.
Indeed.
You look great, by the way.
It's been a minute.
Bald head and all.
What's up, family out there?
Yep. How you doing, bud? It's been a minute, huh?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping my positivity and, chilling, watching my birds.
That's awesome. Well, that's the title today is, if you think of blessings, you will find blessings. The power of positivity, basically.
I feel that.
Yep.
It's been working good on me, just keeping a good mind frame. Like,
that's good.
I still get my little dusty thoughts though. So it's about, checking myself immediately and then not trying to hold that. I'm trying to get it out of me immediately when it comes, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's not about holding on to nothing.
sure.
I'm just trying to keep this peaceful, mellow. I just got a little ease, balance, like my yin and yang is on right now, and I'm trying to keep it that way. I ain't trying to let nothing break that.
That's good.
Hi.
That's awesome. And Tina says, good morning, my beautiful sisters in Christ. And hello, Dom, da-dom, dom, dom.
Yeah, I love that. What's up, Tina?
And Bree, what about words from you?
Hi.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
I'm just very happy to be here. Thanks for having us on your show.
Hey, you're welcome. And congratulations.
I feel like a guest with Dom today. I'm a guest.
You are not a guest. You are one of the hostesses. You're welcome. And congratulations.
The hostess with the mostest.
That's right. Why don't you show that image that Chad tagged you in today?
Okay. I could do that. Please hold.
I don't quite know how to do all of the thank you. I'm
happy. The things?
Tina. Yeah, I don't know how to do all the things that I do on my laptop on this.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to give a shout out to Moose, who made it so I could be hands free.
Oh, very cool.
See about this
That is good.
nifty little thing in the jigger.
Good day, everyone. Hello, Timothy. Amen. I'm happy you're here too, Bree. Me as well. So
All right, read it.
this says your mind is a magnet. If you think of blessings, you will attract blessings. If you think of problems, you will attract problems. Always cultivate good thoughts and always remain positive and optimistic.
I love it.
Me as well.
Dom, what does that mean to you?
I believe that. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I mean everything, because it's a new way of life for me. Because you know, just being, you know how life is. It ain't always perfect though, but it's all about the thought process of it. I like, and
That's
it's
true.
hard not to say that you don't get pissed about nothing because that's impossible to like. I ain't gonna say it's impossible, but you go through things, and it's like if you look at it in a different perspective, like this means something. This is how I look at things right now. When something happened to me, it means something. So I look at it in a positive thing instead of it being fucked up to me. You know what I mean? Excuse my language. You know I'm a cuss. I'm be myself. But
Yeah, that's true.
CFO.
you
Sorry,
know,
Jacqueline.
and that state of thinking though, it makes me more mellow. It makes I don't get anxious about nothing. I'm at peace with it. You know what I mean? So it brings everything into
Christy.
clarity to me.
Yeah.
Christy.
Christy. Christy
So it's just
Ledford.
all about the mind frame. It's tough to do though, because but I do
It
it
can be. Yeah,
and it
for sure.
works though.
Especially in the
So what
moment.
dude said is 1,000,000,000% true.
Yeah.
Billion. I
It's
like
true.
it. What does it mean
Unless
to
you're
you,
gonna
my
change your
Jamelia?
mom. Just what it says.
Except ever
If you think of problems, then you're gonna see the problems. If you think of solutions, then you're gonna see the solutions. It's all the way of perspective. If you are choosing to see the negative, then yeah, you're gonna see the negative. But if you're choosing positive things
right.
and choosing love, then more than likely you're gonna see the solution in everything.
Agreed. I totally agree. I think it's true that I'm going to turn this sideways just for a sec, see if that helps my.
Oh, that's so much better. I can actually see your face and
Mm,
stuff. Hello,
right.
face and
My
stuff.
screen is blank.
Oh,
Hello.
you're not blank over here.
Okay, I'll just pretend it's blank. Little pieces. Good. Yay, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I see.
Okay,
I
so
see
I
cars
think it's.
driving behind you and everything. Sorry.
Okay, I think it's very true. What we think about, we get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we were talking about. You mentioned, as a man thinketh, so is he.
Right.
Right? Does that mean then, when we see a problem, we turn away?
No, it means we think of a solution.
Right.
And there is really a lot of sirens. Is that on? Which one is that on?
Not mine.
Yeah, my bad
That
about the
siren's going by.
sirens, y'all.
You're
You're
bad.
good.
You
I
too,
should know
big
if it was
Got a lot
behind
sister.
going on.
Bree. How dare you, sir? Just kidding.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that there's a lot of things that we could find wrong in the world, but if we're looking for what's wrong instead of there's solutions, it's the
right.
same idea as looking for bad stuff versus good stuff, right?
Right. Yep.
Would you agree, Dom?
Indeed.
Very cool. I can see very well.
You hear
So
me? Am I
Yeah, we can
froze?
hear you. Nope, you're not froze.
Okay.
you're good.
Yeah,
Can
Excellent.
you see us?
oh, okay. I see y'all, but y'all froze. But I can hear y'all, so that's all that
We're
matters.
froze.
That's all that really matters.
Fair enough. Fair
The
enough.
internets are all sketchy sometimes, but they're not going to
But
be
it's
sketchy
great.
today.
Nope,
They're
it's great
going to
today.
be awesome.
Alrighty, so Tina says think of thinking. Want to read that one?
Yeah, stinking thinking is just stinking. Stay positive and count our blessings.
Right.
Amen.
Indeed. I
Amen,
feel you.
sister.
Keep
You know
going.
what? I really think like that too, though, because like that's like one of the biggest things to think about. Like when you got a negative attitude, like it's always that it could be worse type of thing, though. Because man,
Mm-hmm.
seriously, I be sitting back thinking about it, like all the stuff that's going on in the world right
Mm-hmm.
now. Like, imagine if we was over there in young Chinatown right now. You know what I mean? You know
Yeah.
what's going on over there, man. So
Mm-hmm.
being up under there, and I can't even swim, so I ain't trying to be there. So let me be happy for what I got right now. So
There you
it's
go.
just
You don't have to learn how to swim right now.
right, right. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Maybe you should. There would be a
Yeah.
You should.
problem solutioned.
Right, right, right.
All the
And then it just
solutionifying.
right. It's just so many simple things like that, though. You know, it's just, and then if you really just start thinking about it, everything's so simple. If you really pay attention to it, there go my Cardinals right there. But then, you know what I'm
Cardinal.
saying? Like, if you just pay attention and just be, it's like it's easier though, you know, and it takes a lot of my aggression away because like it's just a simple thought of just not jumping in and shit like so quick though. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
analyze everything, even yourself. Like it'd be the simplest shit. Once you analyze it, you'd be like, like a big storyline or something come through. You know what I mean? But I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just like I got a
Yes.
different way of thinking now. It's just and it feel good to think in a different way, and that's just growing in age, and not even only growing in age. That's growing in spirit. My spirit is growing.
I agree.
So
It's good. Tina says
I'm just
if we
trying to
can
keep it.
stop. Sorry. Tina says if we can stop trying to figure everything out and sit with God with faith and trust, we will be better off. There is no magical date. There is no magical number. Only God knows.
Hmm.
God only knows what we've been through.
Yep, that is exactly
Yeah,
true.
perfect timing. He knows the time.
Yep.
He's got it all figured out.
Living in the moment and trusting in our walk with Christ is the grandest lesson, she says.
I
Everybody
agree.
got their season.
Yep.
Everybody
Everyone's
has
got
what?
their season.
Oh,
Hmm.
Their season. Yep.
for what?
For
Oh, just like
everything.
for everything, for their time of awakening, time of truth, growth, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's every it's a like you know it's up to you though. God always sitting there. I mean, not sitting there. He's always with us, and we got our spirits. I'm getting more in tune to like paying attention. It's like you know we automatically got God and we got Yeshua. I I mean Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? So we and then like we got our guardians, our angels, and everything like that. And like I was like I'm starting to get more in tune to that type of aspect of things, and it makes it more easier for me because between us and God, we also got that bridge of our helpers too, which I'm starting to see and feel more. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like the presence and everything. So that helps me a lot when I be about to do something like old ways or nothing. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, I done slipped up. I done drank again quite a few times. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I've been like doing, and then it's like I ain't trying to just make myself do nothing. It got to be. It's a process to everything. You know what I mean? Like, and going cold turkey would turn me into the biggest asshole in the eastern seaboard. I even know I ain't on the eastern seaboard, but in the north. But you know
Hey,
what I'm saying? In the
you're taking
Midwest.
in
But
more
like,
territory than we were
do it
giving you credit
according to
for.
your
So
feelings.
keep
You gotta
going.
look in.
It was a
Go
joke.
ahead.
Yeah, just, you know, it's about my feeling though, like how my spirit feels about. I hear you know, but it's like about my
There it is.
spirit, how I feel like. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's about the timing and things though. Like I ain't drinking like 3 days now again, but you know, if I
Yeah.
wanted to have a drink, it's not like beating myself up about it. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm out here getting drunk and falling around or nothing. But like
Yeah.
it's that time and that process of how I break it down because I'm working on it. Ain't like I'm just like fuck it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I
it's
agree. I
about
agree.
timing. You know what I mean? To me and
Yep.
feeling.
I
That's for
understand that. I
If
get
sure.
that.
that makes sense to you, so you agree. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to go about it in a
Then
gentle
it's like you
way,
can't beat
right?
yourself up. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right. Because
I
like
think
I would
it's
normally would
awesome
look
that
at
you're
myself
doing.
like, damn, you stupid. Why did you do that? Why did you drink? And then like that's bringing negative to me because I'm down on
Yep.
myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be
That's
nice
true.
to our
So
little
like, you
brother.
know,
What?
it just be
Yeah.
like,
Be nice to our little brother.
I feel you. But you know, that's just the mentality of somebody who wants to get something done, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we all got flaws. One of mine is
All of
drinking, and then like I know I'm gonna whoop his ass because when I'm ready to completely get done. I'm already showing myself like that week and a half that week and a day of not drinking, that made me feel good though. You know what I'm
That's
saying? I
awesome.
did go back, but still, like I know I got the power to do it, and I ain't got that urge. I fought through my urges. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
And then
huge.
that I gotta get on that
Huge.
Kevin tip. He ain't ate nothing. He didn't drink juice for a whole month and a day now. This dude is an animal.
Wow.
Yep.
He's the man. I respect that. You know what I
Me
mean?
too.
That's determination, and you know what I mean. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
awesome.
And grit. I like that. I respect that.
Very cool.
I totally agree. You know, we
But
all
yeah,
have different areas in our life that we have to work on that other
Mhm.
people don't, right? And
Yeah.
we're like this beautiful collage of WTF, but it's beautifully put together. And
Yeah.
you know,
WTF.
we're all messes and we're also all beautiful. We
Mhm.
all, you know, and it's so cool. I said it before, I'll say it again. When we come together and we have discussions about how we see things, we
Mhm.
grow because we learn a different perspective, which is healthy for our minds to be able to encompass the beauty in the world around us.
Right.
The severity of the situation as well. The severity doesn't necessarily mean it's all dire straits and oh my gosh, the whole most horrible thing is going to happen. You can just be like, yes.
Sorry. I'll be right back. You can keep going. I'll be
Oh,
right back.
okay,
Just so you
okay,
know.
okay.
Okay. I'll be right back.
It can just be that we just are coming together to be aware of a situation to come up with a solution, right?
right.
Dom? So, what
I hear
works
you.
for me may not work for you, but something you say may spark off inspiration in my mind,
Hmm.
right?
Right. That's
There's always
absolutely
value.
true. Because like that's how I feel about y'all. Like, it's like the whole community, the whole family we got around here. You know what I mean? It's like
Hmm.
I can get up and have a mind frame about something, but just to hear y'all voice, to see the chat room, that puts, you know what I'm saying, like joy into my, you know what I'm saying, bring joy to me because that's like minded people who ain't into the skiddly diddly shit of the world. You know what I mean? And
Right? I love
people
that.
who
Yep.
working on progress and doing something better, doing better for the world. You know what I mean? So that give
Hmm.
you inspiration. You know what I mean? And then it's just trying to keep focused and not like letting none of that garbage juice in your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? That stagnant type of stuff. So I don't know. Like, that's what it is.
I agree. And every habit that we have, right? Every habit that we have that is based somewhere in negativity is going to take practice stepping out of. Because I think we have, as humans, right, we have this ability
Right.
to have a habit, to step out for a minute, kind of circle it a bit, try it again. Okay, wasn't what I wanted. So go a little further, circle it a little bit, try it one more time, right? And soon we're far enough away from it that we don't want to go back to it because we've gotten far away and that's our progress path. And so when you say that, you know, you stop for a week and a half, you've gone back a couple of times, did you say that you were drinking every single day? You said you went back a couple of times. That's amazing to me. And it shows progress to me, understanding it from that perspective. Knowing you can isn't the same as knowing you want to. And when you do it in easy times,
Right.
it's easier to do it in hard times. And just the fact that you did shows that you do want to. And every time you go back, you check it. Is it what I want for me? Try something else. And I think we all come to that conclusion with new things, right? We have to lose something that is a habit that is hurting us to gain
Right.
something
I hear you.
that can become a habit that is good for us. And we're all just climbing the ladder together. Jamelia, that was a lot of analogies all thrown in together, and you came in the middle. Did you get it? Can't hear you, but I hope that you said I
I got that.
did.
Got that is what I said.
Nice.
Hmm?
What you
Hmm?
doing?
Hmm? Well, you know how we're trying to get that car?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get the loan for it. So that was the dealer guy. And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, hopefully nobody else tries to buy it. well, the paperwork's going through, and I'm like, well, don't let him. He's one of Chad's old work buddies, so I could talk to him like that.
You can't like do anything about it. This is weird. It's weird
I know.
fear mongering.
And so I was like, well, don't let him put like a bubble over it or something.
Right.
And so
You're gonna
he wasn't
get
fear
it.
mongering. He was just messing with me. Because that's the kind of person he is.
Well, that's
But-
fear mongering.
Just trying to stay patient. And I know
Patient.
how well my patience is.
Virtue.
Yes.
Finish
Did you read what Tina said? What? Patience is a virtue?
Thank you. All right. No, go ahead.
I never. You should never. Never. You're
Never.
muted, bud. Apparently you muted yourself.
Y'all hear me
You
now?
should unmute it. There we go.
Can you? Okay, yeah, it was a motorcycle about to come by, so I was trying not to
Oh,
hear that because it
well,
was
thank
loud.
you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have
We
been bad.
appreciate it. Well, Tina says, we all fall from grace. That's why Jesus died on the cross for us. He knew that we would sin again and again because we are of flesh. Each day is a new day to start over again. Today is a new day. And I would say each moment is a new moment.
Well, yeah.
You know, because it is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Each
Yeah.
moment is a forward progress. You know what I mean? Each step is a new day. I mean, not a new day, but it's new.
Each
It's
step is a new
progress
step.
and station. I feel you.
It's new.
Yep, I
agree.
concur.
I love it. So, what is it that?
Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
Am I
Howdy.
muted still?
No? Can you not hear us?
Oh, breaking.
Can you hear me now? How about now? How about now?
Y'all hear
How
me?
about now? Yes.
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
You said yeah?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah, because my screen froze. I couldn't see what's going on. Nothing.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad.
Like I said,
But
no.
I'm here. So,
I'm
yeah,
like, I've been saying yes so many times.
No.
Yes. See.
Oh, no.
yeah, because I see Bree's neck is cocked to the side like this, and your seat is still blank.
I'm good.
My seat is still blank. Well, I am here. I'm a ghost.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. I mean,
Fancy that way.
but y'all can see me and everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's very bright out here. I should have thought that before I did this, but I didn't. So I can
Oh,
hear
my
you
goodness.
and vaguely
Hi,
see stuff
Indigo.
on my screen. Welcome.
Indigo's
Welcome for
laughing.
being here.
And people are saying hi
Good.
to her.
Deborah. Hey, Deborah.
Deborah and Timothy are saying hello to Indigo.
Okay, so what's something you want? Something you want for your life or the world? What's something you want?
I
Need a magnet.
want the
What do you want?
new car.
Hold up.
Because we
I'm
need
close out and try and
it.
come back in.
Okay then. Or just refresh your screen.
So go.
Jump,
Oh,
go,
there we go,
Dom.
there we go.
Jump, go. Can you see us now? Oh.
Anyway, so you want a
And we're
new car because you need one.
yes.
Nice.
Because now we only have one vehicle, and Chad has to use it to drive to work or over to his working carpool thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So we need another one because we gave the other one, or I guess Marissa's buying the other one from us. So we need the second vehicle for when we do need to go do things when Chad's at work or whatever. So we need for this loan to go through properly.
Very
so that we
good.
can get it.
All will be well.
Yes.
So,
Will.
welcome back, Dom.
Welcome back. Welcome
Thank
back.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
what is something you want, Dom?
So what did I miss?
What do you want to be a magnet for? What do you want? What goodness out there do you want?
I know. I want uh
World peace.
I want peace. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You
Like
found
Sandy
it.
Cook
I
says
want
it.
peace,
Let
respect, health, happiness,
there
and
be
love.
peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
No, you don't
Yeah,
like that one. You don't like. Bree doesn't like that one.
I think it's a great answer.
Tina says, "Done.
Indigo.
God's got you, Sister Jamelia." Jamie,
Benjamin.
manifest it by believing you already have it. It's in my driveway. Ta-da!
I know you're being silly, but she's being serious.
I know. I can see us driving it. That's the thing. It's a really cool vehicle. It's just a minivan. Not just a minivan. It's a minivan. And it's got all the little bells and whistles and stuff, which is cool. And it's got like 6
Do you
seats
have
in the
actual
back.
bells and whistles?
If you want to call the horn a bell, sure. I didn't
What
see any
about the
whistles though.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're going. That is a nice vehicle.
It's a nice whistle.
But I saw three of the same vehicle yesterday when we were on our way over there.
Well, you
And
and
so
your
it was cool. I know, right?
It's
And it was
awesome.
really cool. And then Tina says, "I want to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony." I don't remember how that song
I know,
goes,
cause
but I know it's
I
a
would be
song.
nice, cause I can't sing.
Everybody can sing, Dom.
You can talk.
Just
You can.
Well,
determines
I
on
can
how
sing, but
much.
not
Yeah,
harmonized.
you might be able to. Have you ever tried?
Yeah, but I don't know. It,
Yeah,
it,
but
it feels funny to me.
do. Feels
It
funny to
feels
you.
real. Yeah, it's like kind of weird. Like I don't know.
Why does it feel
I'll leave
funny
that
to
to
you?
you.
The
I
singing
don't know. It
duets?
just
No, they so
because
funny.
if it don't sound right to me, it's just like when you sing like you know how it sounds when you speak and you hear your own self like that
Do you,
is like weird sounding to me. Like for real, like to hear
so do you
myself.
ever
Like
watch our show when you're on it afterwards?
yeah, yeah, I do. After I always do, and I'll be like, man, you sound like it's weird looking at yourself, like and hearing yourself, like
I will
like
agree with that.
I watch it on the TV sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on TV.
I ain't never did that one before. I need to try that too. Like put the little
Yeah, because you
screen
get
mirror up.
YouTube on your TV, right?
Right. Nah, yeah, and
Yeah,
I can mirror it off my phone,
yeah,
do all that.
yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Do it.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I'm
I'm
a,
like, I'm on TV.
right.
People can
Yeah,
watch me
that
on
is
TV
cool.
all the time.
The real
That's when I turned
celebrities.
into like a little kid. I'm like, I'm on the TV.
Right.
And now it's just like the kids are like, I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I watch
fine.
y'all on the TV though, like that, like you saying. I normally watch y'all or like everybody else. I watch y'all like Prime,
Yeah,
Michael Jaco and stuff on there or whatever, and just be
that's cool.
chilling. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
So I do that a lot.
it's a Coca-Cola commercial from the 70s.
Well, it's a song that was used in
Yeah,
the
it's a
commercial.
song too. Isn't it like, is it a Carpenter song or who is it?
Anyway, so
Free! I'm gonna look it up.
really,
Dom, when I
That's
look back
crazy.
at myself, I was like, what the hell?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Or
It was
Hades.
crazy the
It's in the
first
H
time.
word. When I was on
Yes,
the show.
Oh man.
yes,
Yeah, I did see
you did
something. Do
great.
you guys know about y'all in Utah, of course, right?
We are in Utah.
Did
Bye
y'all
bye,
hear
Yes,
Boulder,
sir.
anything about
Colorado.
the UN or whatever out there?
The
The
UN,
I'm
United
sorry.
Nations?
What?
yeah, they
United
yeah,
Nations is
look
out
at
here?
look at Jaco's show from yesterday. I Might slip up because I took a nap afterwards. So y'all just watch his show yesterday. Last show
Are you
that he
sure it
had.
wasn't a dream?
No, I wasn't dreaming because I was talking. We was talking about it on Kathy earlier today. So yeah,
Oh, in Utah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Intéressant.
So y'all need to check that out. I ain't gonna tell you what you need to do, but I would like you to check that out.
You need to check it out, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
tell you what you need to do.
Yes.
Let's see. The UN now has a compound in Utah. That's
Yeah.
There we
great. That
go.
was 5 days
And they
ago.
talking about saying it's their land or whatever too. Like basically, that's their
Where at?
like. I'm not exactly. I don't think it was Salt Lake.
It would make
I'm not
sense.
exactly sure.
Have you guys heard of the Pooter Report?
The pity?
The
No.
Pooter Report.
No. No, I ain't heard that one
Oh,
before.
that's hilarious. So this is back in 2019. It says UN has taken control of a compound in Utah, and it's
Oh, is
by
that
the
long ago?
PooterReport.com.
Hmm.
That is hilarious.
Compound?
Pooter. Compound.
Didn't.
There's apparently a
Where?
compound. No idea. Let's click on it and see. You want me to show it to you
Yeah.
guys? You even see it?
Sure.
Yeah, Jaco had the clips and everything
Here.
or whatever from it or whatever too yesterday. So
Well, now you'll be a part of it too.
I send it to you later or
Let's
whatever.
see.
Or if you find it,
Under
you may be able to
Obama's
find it now.
EO, it says under Obama's EO, the militarization of local police combined with the arrival of the United Nations military presence could mean big trouble for liberty and freedom for all Americans. Here in America, U.S. Ambassador Samantha Power told attendees at the important UN meeting that the United States was proud and humbled to be included in the new agenda and promised to follow by the 18 pledges. Fox News. It was quoted by Fox News, I guess. The arrival of the United Nations requires federalization of police in order to set a global standard of law enforcement. President Barack Obama has pounced on the opportunity to exploit recent shootings to push for the federalization of local police forces. Videos have been flooding the internet documenting United Nations military-like vehicles moving across America. And then it says, let's see. The compound was
And you
occupied
said
for
in
2 days.
2019.
This was in, October 28th of 19 at 6:30 a.m. This
Where
was,
was it at?
that's what I'm trying to find out. It says right here, the title, it says UN has taken control of a compound in Utah.
So they've been here for 2 years then, huh? Almost.
See the tweet.
And you know what? That makes. I apologize, but hold on. I got something to say right quick before I forget.
Invade
That
cities.
makes. Huh?
So Dr. ConservaMom, red alert, Democrat politicians allowed the United Nations to invade Salt Lake City, Utah, establish a compound on now international territory where U.S. rights are voided and denied an American citizen her number 1A rights. It's like, wake up America, real Donald Trump. And then it shows a Twitter link. And a bunch of replies.
Doesn't say where though.
She said in Salt Lake.
That one says Salt Lake.
Yeah.
You know where when you are checked in to a psych ward, they take away all of your amendment rights. Okay. And your basic fundamental rights, they take them away. Sounds to me like on those areas that they've deemed international, they're gone there as well. That's lovely.
That's great. We will have our rights again.
Ever could happen there and legally.
I mean,
there would be no recourse.
Really, it kind of does make sense though with the Chechirur Chech.
That was when
It's
it was
so
reported
crazy.
Indigo, not when it happened.
Yeah.
You
That was
know,
when it was reported in
us.
2018, right?
Uh,
But it was talking about Obama that did it.
Yeah. Obama was letting it happen or something.
I don't know. I would love to look into that more, just to be more aware. But you have to know that the law of the land is upheld by the people.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as we support the government doing whatever the goodness they want, they have the power to do it. As soon as we have had enough, we will stand up and say no more.
Yep.
And that is the truth of it. And the thing is this deal that's going to happen tomorrow with,
There's a deal.
and I'm trying to be very careful here, the mandatory expectation that every government
the Jabberwocky.
employee must get stabbed is like the preemptive to mandate across the country.
Stab.
I can tell you that I'm not going to get stabbed.
Me either.
No stabbing for me, please.
So, there's a lot of things coming up, and as long as we stand firm with God, that's why it's so important.
Mm-hmm.
God has to be our foundation. It has to be God, first and foremost, God. Nobody else, nothing else. God has to be our foundation.
Number one.
Because when everything else gets taken away, if it does, it may not, but if it does, you have to know that God is the one that sees us through these things.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm saying that is because, I'm going to go back to it, I know I've said it before, when I was taken to places as a child and I was sold to different people, and everything was taken from me, clothing, everything. And I was in a room that was just cement. The only thing I had in that moment was Jesus. That's it. And I am right here in front of you now because I depended on him then. And in between, I've had people remind me, right, to help me to stay tight, stay firm, get in there.
Right.
Be tight with the Jesus. So this is your reminder. Everything is a reminder.
It's a friendly reminder.
Make sure you're tight with God. As
Yep.
long as you are, the rest falls into place and you're okay.
That's true. Hello, mother of messages. And all the politicians in the UK are exempt from having the GB. And from having passports just proves so much.
Yeah. There's a lot of things.
So they're exempt from it?
If you're not willing to stand up for your rights, if you're not willing to fight for your rights, if you're not willing to live and die for them, you're not worthy of them.
Which is very straightforward and to your face kind of thing. Which is true. I mean, it's still true.
Right.
If you're not willing to put down your life for something that you totally believe in, then you don't totally believe in it.
Either you're sovereign or you're not. And they basically making you understand that 100%.
It's true.
Brother.
The same is true of everything.
Yeah,
if you're not willing to fight,
yeah, we gotta stand up. I'm a sovereign being, baby. Let them know.
Right? If you're not willing to fight for your faith, if you're not willing to fight for the friends you have, for the family you have, if you're not willing to fight for all the stuff that is actually important, then you will not have the things that are important. You have to fight for them. Yes. We're not here to sit down on a recliner and chew on
watch the game.
And, that's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
I get that you need a break. I do. But don't make it an 8-year break.
Yeah, right?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
See, that's why y'all the most, like, the fight, like, that's why I respect y'all a lot, too, because, like they say, what's so weird, too, it's more women doing the fighting than men, you know what I mean? And it's like, the most important thing of all is the children, because the children are the future. Without the children, we have nothing left. Where's
true.
humanity gonna go in the garbage can?
Extinct.
Because it ain't nothing to create it or make it manifest, and we gotta save them and teach them what's right, teach them the truth. That's why I don't sugarcoat my daughter. You know what I mean? I let her know what's going on around the place, and she be like, "Why you so?" Because like you always, yeah, I got that warrior mentality when it come down to these ladies, man. I be about to kill about that for real. So it ain't no game with me at all about that. So it's just I just be trying to like you got to let them know, and then like and I tell her all the time like you the future. You know what I'm saying? I may be kind of on you
Yeah.
about stuff, but you. And then she even comes to me sometimes like, look at this, what I just found out. This and that. I'll be like, yeah, she's listening to me, and it makes me smile. You know what I'm saying? So you
That's
planting
good.
that seed. As long as I know that that seed was planted, that makes me know that I've done a good job. I've done my not even my job because it ain't over yet. But you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I've been doing something about that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And
So it
she's
works.
listening.
Yeah, and that's all the thing. Cause like as you get older, back in the day when I was a kid, I see that all because I ain't want to hear shit. Like, mama,
Right?
shut up. You ain't talking about nothing.
It's
Then
just
shit
preaching.
started growing up and be like, oh, I see that now. Like, damn it, I don't even
Right?
want to say the same things back. But then you get ready to start saying it, then you be like, oh, ah,
Yeah, like,
karma.
Mama was right.
Yeah, karma at its finest.
It's kind of proof of karma, huh? Gonna
Yeah.
drive back at you. I
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
just
touch
like
on something you
that
said
makes me
though.
think. My hair. All right, I'm done. I'm good. I was just thinking, like, that's karma too. Like, I grew that for that long, and then I just wake up and I go to pick my hair out, and I got a blast wound in the side of my head. Like somebody dropped the A bomb on the side of there. Like, oh
Oh
man.
no.
My wife come out laughing at me. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta cut this tomorrow morning.
And like,
I
this is
can't
when
do
we
it. I gotta
shave.
restart.
He's gone.
I love
Start from
you.
square one. It's like,
Right? Right? I've done that a lot too. Shave my head
I
twice
have
a
not. I
week.
Granddaddy
have
too.
not shaved my head.
I think it's fun. All right, so I want to touch on something that you
Don't
said.
do that. Don't do that.
I won't do it now because apparently it bugs a lot of people. But I did have cancer and I was going through
That's
radiation,
true.
so it was just
That's
an
true.
excuse. I wanted to do it
Yeah, yeah,
anyway.
You still
yeah.
looked
I
good
And
with the
forgot.
anyway,
shaved head, though, so it was awesome.
I
I was
mean,
like, yeah, one of those heads.
all right, so I want to just touch on what you said. So I agree with most of that. The thing is we are all children of God if we choose to be. Because of that, you are just as important. And I want to stress that because I've heard that so much. Children are important, innocence is important. But what is it that you've been innocent of until recently that you didn't know about? Even just the
All the
last
stuff.
3 years, okay? You were innocent in that. And now that you know and you're grown up, you can do something about it. But that doesn't make you less important.
Right.
I want to make sure that everybody hears that because
Right.
it's important
I
for
hear
us
you.
to go to God with ourselves and give Him all of us, right, our heart, and
Mm-hmm.
have that transfer of love. With
Right.
that love, we can then teach others at a younger age to do that before we did. That's good. But that does not mean that a child is less important than an elderly person. The soul is still in there. There's still a lot
Mm-hmm.
of innocence and a lot of beauty and a lot of joy in both, in the full spectrum. And I think it's important that we all know that we are all important.
Mm-hmm.
I love that everybody that I've talked to recently has a big heart for the children. I want everyone to. I do. But that does not negate the importance of the ones that are our age or the spectrum, right, between childhood and elderly. And
Right.
that doesn't mean that they are not just as important, just as sought after. People have found us because that's where their heart is. They need to be seen and heard. Dom, you are here because, we have a similar vibration. We love each other in the way that is godly, that is family.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, we can together fight for the children.
Right.
But we're also actively fighting for everyone.
For each other.
I
Right.
just want to say that out loud because I think it's important. I think when people hear that the children are the most important thing, they feel like they don't matter. And you
Mm-hmm.
matter, Dom. And you matter, my sister Jamelia. And you
And
matter,
you
all the
matter,
people in the
master.
comments. Okay,
Right.
everybody, you matter. The children matter because they don't have the ability to fight for themselves, and so we fight for them. That is our gift, our legacy, and our responsibility to do this.
Mm-hmm.
But unless we are with God, unless we have the heart that He has given to us and it's blooming, we're not going to be able to accomplish that task. Everybody has a purpose. Therefore, everyone is important.
Agreed. Kevin says powerful
Perfect
angel.
word. Beautiful word. Yeah, those are beautiful words right there. And that makes so much sense too. How you, I mean, because you always put words together so perfectly, and it makes so much sense, and it
Right?
resonates because, like, it's like the old saying: if you know better, you would do better. That's like, the Most High ain't gonna judge. Like, He doesn't judge fools because they know no better. But once you know, you're responsible to do something about it. You know what I mean? Even if it's speaking to people, you got to stand up, and it ain't no fear about it. And that's the thing, people pussyfoot around. Excuse my word, but then, like, you know what I mean? It's like, why is you afraid to tell people it's sex trafficking out here? Why are you afraid to tell somebody that shit wrong? You know what I mean? I did wrong in my life, but you know what I'm saying. And then another thing, like, a lot of people like try and always point the finger at certain people and everything, but it goes into the standing of, you really can't teach nobody nothing that you ain't been through either, though. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to see things for what they are, and put it into perspective. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, and if you know, like, that's like literally being a sucker though, because you know better and you just watching it go on. You know what I mean? Like, but like, it's certain things people do, but like when it comes to them kids, that's a complete negative zero tolerance. It ain't no game with that shit. You are instantly dead in my mind. You know what I mean? Not to make it sound so violent, but like, for real though, on real talk, like, we ain't playing about that. Like, anybody gets it for that. That's just like the most crucialist people in prison. When they find out them boys been playing with kids or whatever, what happened to them in there? You getting whipped, beat, tied to the doors, all that.
Killed.
You're out of there. You're labeled forever. You know what I mean? And that's how it's like. That's what I'm saying. There's order everywhere in heaven and earth. So we got that. It ain't no games about that. Period. Excuse me, I had to pick something out my nut. But yeah, it's just, and that's the type of stuff that bring that aggression and that fury out of you. But like, yeah, you're supposed to be upset about that, but push it to make it happen where it won't stop. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do things that ain't good. Sometimes, you know what I mean? But like, if it's for the right
I think
purpose, then it must be done.
I agree. And that's why I think good or bad, the definition is based on the experience.
Yeah.
Right? Because sending someone to God when there's nothing more that we can humanly do to protect our little ones from them is good.
Right.
You're going to say it differently than I will, but that's exactly what is being done.
Yep.
Okay? Sending them to God. Because what more could we do?
Keep him in jail.
Right.
At the stress and strain of everyone. And even then, you don't know. There's a thing that I believe there's a line. And God loves us all. Loves them too. Loves all of us.
Right.
Right? And so let Him love them.
Personally.
Yep.
Mother.
I'm sorry, my bad. You make me think about stuff sometimes though, because like, like that's a terrible thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the most terrible things you could think of, like what those people do to these kids and everything. It is in my mind. But then like, people can change though, but then like, I don't want to be and that sounds really fucking soft to me, because like, I want to fuck them up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but like, if I ain't got a little bit of compassion for nothing, what's gonna happen to me? You know what I mean? In my life for what I done done, you know what I mean? And everything.
I
So
have
I hear where you
compassion.
coming from on that.
I have never seen it. I would love to see it. I'm waiting to see it. Somebody who has actually trafficked anyone. I don't want that to happen, but someone who's actively doing it. Stop. Go to God and never do it again.
Right.
I would love to see that. That is a powerful testimony for the power of God. It can be done. I believe it. I believe with God nothing is impossible. However, because I haven't seen it,
Doesn't mean it ain't
I
happening.
have to go to God with it all the time. because every time I see the lies, right? If something as simple, and this is going to say simple, but it's not, as simple as smoking, for example. I'm still smoking,
Me
okay?
too.
And it's simple, right? Smoking,
Yeah.
I'm not like out there with people and doing all extra stuff and trying to make them smoke. I'm not doing that. But I'm smoking by myself. I'm smoking outside. Children see me, adults see me. There's still influence there, and I'm aware of this.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I can quit, and I'm on my way. I'm just not done yet. But when I quit, I don't want to. I want to know that I don't have to go back to it. But this is a simple thing versus something like trafficking that involves all kinds of control. It's more physical. Okay, it's a mental game. It's a spiritual game. It's a hands in other people's faces game. It's a daily. You have to do it on purpose because it's whole body experience. Okay,
Right.
to
Right.
stop
Right.
doing something like that would take an act of God, and I know it's going to happen. And I know I'm going to meet someone who this has happened to. In fact, I hope that I meet, and I'm going to send it out there right now, thousands that find God and stop.
Yeah.
And are able to be massive forces for good. Because every force of evil in human form can find God and be 5 times as powerful for good. Thousands. Do y'all hear me? I want thousands.
Right. Right. Billions.
Because
Come out
God
of
Trillions.
can
it.
forgive and turn lives around, and that's what I want. Just thousands.
Yeah.
Just for me to meet, not just everybody else too, but just I want to meet thousands. I
You
want.
know what popped in my head when you started talking about that? It was like a
What's that?
voice that came in my head, like it's already happening. It's just we ain't seeing it happen. Like
That's
seriously, I
right.
think it is going on, but we just ain't see it because they underground. They the ones probably in them helping. Oh yeah, that dumb over there, that dumb over there, blow this dumb up. You know what I mean? So that's probably
Mhm.
what's happening under the scenes, helping clean up
George
the.
Bush. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, just helping clean up that swamp. That's why we
Right.
got floods all over the place. Well, you already know that, anyways.
True.
You know.
You know that George Bush Sr. He said if the people knew what we did, they would take us out and murder us in the street.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep.
It'll be
And
a
it.
punching fest. Just have them tied up and everybody come get like 50 uppercuts apiece.
So you
I mean,
say,
that.
but I mean, everybody knows what Joe Biden's done,
Yep. And
Oh
nobody
my
said
goodness.
anything.
what Kamala Harris has done,
Mm-hmm.
what the governor of your state has done, no matter
Gretchen.
what state it is.
Ugh.
It's
If
true.
this is true, let's lift our vibrations, right?
Yep.
God can touch all of them, and it's our faith that has a lot to do with it as well, not just theirs. When
Right.
somebody comes and tells you you're a stupid piece of shit, you think that, you internalize it for a while, and instead of automatically going, no, I'm a son or daughter of God, we sit
Mm-hmm.
with it. It's that sitting with it, right, that creates a pathway for it to stay.
Right.
So if we can stop that and just automatically go, God bless our governor, he's a good man, he's going to do the right thing, and then we follow up, right? And
Yep.
I'm in this with you guys, right? I want to
Mm-hmm.
do this with you. And the more of us that do, the less hell has control to break in.
It's true.
I hear where you're coming from. That's like what Michael Jaco say, like when he used to be in the paint, getting it
Yep.
in out there, doing his jobs and everything. He used to pray over him before he smoked them. But
Yep.
like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Show him some
Yeah,
love.
he did. He
Send
did.
him
He
away
totally
with
did.
send you away with love and a bullet. Like, you know what I mean? There you
Exactly.
go.
Yep.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
But that's
That's
how you
awesome.
got to do it. I feel you. I love you, but you got to go, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's real though. That's real for real though. I can feel that. I dig that. I got chills even saying that on everything I love. For real. That mean it's real. Showing some love, cause
Absolutely.
like that's divine though. You know what I mean? It ain't just like die, motherfucker, pow, 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 pow. You know, like God bless this soul, even though he was wicked. Wow, let him go. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He'd probably be
Right.
more peaceful. You know what I mean? So it just that just makes a lot of sense too, though. because
Yeah.
it's about the heart and the spirit though. Like only a godly person would do that and think like that
Mhm.
in a
I like
time of
the
like
person.
pure fury, and the rage and anything like that. Only a God man would think like that.
That's
It's
how
true.
cool Jesus is.
Mhm.
All the time.
Mhm.
But I always say that, like, do you know how cool Jesus is right now? When I actually feel like the inspiration in the moment where I'm seeing the miracles. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus is so cool right now. And people are like, all the time. I'm like, no, but right now I see it.
Yeah. That's what's awesome.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Pretty darn cool. It's so good to see you, Dom. We haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah,
minute, dude.
thank
It's
y'all
really
for
good to
bringing me
see
on
you.
too, because I felt like I lost it a little bit. Like, I was actually got kind of nervous before when y'all called me. It was like, you want to get on? I was like, oh, I ain't been
You're
on
like,
in a minute. I'm like,
Oh,
what is this? This ain't me. Let me get this done. You know what I
getting
mean? Let me
nervous.
handle this. Right. But yeah, I
aw.
appreciate it. Thank you. I love y'all for this too. Thank y'all helped me
We
out a
love you too,
lot.
bud.
It gave me a lot of inspiration in life. You, Kevin, all y'all, the whole chat, everybody. Y'all are very, very special to me. Like I look forward to seeing y'all, making sure y'all good every day. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
y'all helped me to get to this level in life, and I'm going up. I ain't turning around. Getting higher. It's just like I said,
That's
I'm
good.
taking my steps. And I'm taking it like patiently as the spirit. Like it ain't trying to can't force yourself to do nothing. It's the feeling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I feel it.
I love
And
it.
I thank y'all all for real. I really do from the bottom of my heart. I thank y'all all for y'all helping y'all love that y'all show me that dimes bring big smiles on my face. For real,
That's
that
right,
brings a
That's
lot
baby.
of joy to me,
good.
man.
That's good.
For real,
That's
and
what
I
it's
feel
for.
y'all spirit. I can feel y'all energy too. That's why I always knew I was in the right place. I ain't never felt like this. Just talking to people, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Just that we all connected in some divine way, and
Mhm.
we all are here for a purpose of truth, and you know what I'm saying, trying to help these children, like you saying, and it's like I don't know how I'm gonna do what I'm doing, but this is a step right here. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I'm here to do something about that. I know that I was put here on Earth, like we was talking in chat earlier. I knew I would see the end of the world, and then like it was crazy, like. And then I was like, hold up, after I got done typing what I typed, like ever since a kid, I felt like I would see the end of the world. And then I was like, well, the end of the world as we know it, you know what I'm saying? Not
Right.
the end of the
It's
world.
the
But
end of the
the
world as
same
we know
exact,
it.
what's the craziest thing? The same exact words I was thinking and to type down Indigo, it just put it in right after I thought it. Like the exact same words. And I'm
That's
like, oh my
awesome.
goodness, I got chills like a motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit. That's
Were
that
they multiplying?
synchronicity. That's how you know shit. I mean, this is all true. Not shit. Let me stop saying shit when it's something divine. But this is all true, man, for real. It ain't no
Mhm.
game. And then once you start tapping in your spirituality, everything's so evident. Ain't like it's like it your it. Let me say radiation. Look, I sound like I'm stuttering. It's like you have a radiance that comes off of you, and it's like it's touching my wife and everything now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? My daughter's still a kid though, so she's still in her ways though. You know what I mean? But this stuff is touching my it's lingering off. My spirit is lingering off on her. You know what I mean? And some
Mhm.
things she coming into, like I feel this way. I'm starting to feel this, and yeah, this and that, and being able to know things spiritually and be able to help
Mhm.
her grow too, and watching it too, it feels good to me. You know what I mean? Those are the
Yeah.
type of things I want. That's the type of shit that's money to me, riches, and you know what I mean
Yep.
to me, because I need everybody needs some cash now. Don't get me wrong, but shit, that's what type of stuff is really gold to me, like growth and learning and
Mhm.
the truth. That shit is money.
Yep.
I know little
That's
coins with
true.
no little dead white dudes on it. I ain't mean to say it like that though, but you know what I mean, with dead ass dudes on it.
Dead presidents.
That's one of my favorite things I've
Yeah,
ever
excuse me,
seen.
y'all. Yeah,
I agree. I concur.
this shit is for real.
Indigo says, "Bree, isn't Dom's aura awesome?"
Always. Like I
Mm,
have never seen him. Yes, I totally agree. I've never seen him
thank
where
you,
he
thank you.
wasn't just bursting.
Thank you, thank you. You know what that is crazy too, because when I went over there, I'm like, let me get a little bit of shade because I'm a cook up. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to block up here no more. So I was like, I went over there by my shed. I'm like, here they go. They done made them a little nest. Let me let them hang out for a minute. Then I
Mhm.
came to this other tree, and I'm like, everywhere I go, it's like a sunbeam somewhere, like an aura, like you know what I mean. I'm like, that's
Mhm.
crazy. even when I sit in the house, I'll be like, it's just like, and I'm starting to see that stuff. Like, that's what's letting me know, like, it's always something around us, and we always need to keep that in our mind always. Like, don't ever
Mhm.
think you alone. God always with us, but like, you got extra helpers too.
Oh
And
yeah.
like, I'm starting to like sense them, and like, I want to get in touch with this type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know they there, and I feel them. You know what I mean? My wife even feeling it now. You know what I mean? So it's just it's feel good to get closer, but
Yeah.
just still knocking down my little stuff that I got in me. You know, that I'm trying to get rid of. But it's
Yeah.
doing good. It's doing good, and it's
That's
y'all. It's
awesome,
all
man.
because of y'all. I'm keeping it 100. Look at my
And
cardinals,
because
these
of
red as
you.
ever.
And because of you. If it wasn't for your willingness, it wouldn't have even happened.
Man,
And that's
correct, correct.
all of us are here because of the
Yep.
Jesus anyway.
Yes, that's
Look
true.
at this dude. He got a mohawk. Man, these cardinals is so red. You gotta check. Man, I wish I could show you the
A
cardinal now.
mohawk?
I mean,
Mohawk
yeah,
cardinal?
yeah. He got it like.
Oh, Cardinals, dude! I'm so
It's a
happy.
rooster cardinal.
I love the things that come out of your face. It makes me so happy.
Every time I see these Blue Jays and it's a Blue Jay and the Cardinals. I know I keep talking about them. I love these birds for real though. But I got this little tiny bird, like this two tiny black and white birds. I've never seen them before in my life. But they go to
Mhm.
my front bird feeder, and they always come and like sit there. They even the other day it flew by me and just flew there for a second, flew off. So I asked the people from Cosmic Insight, like, is these birds like some like a family member or something? They was like, it's a guardian angel and a family member. So I think these cardinals might be one of my people, and them other birds might be like an angel or something. I don't know, but I know they mean something because it seems like they always come around me, and they be letting me know, like, yeah, I'm here. You know, it's me, don't you? Like they try to get my
Mhm.
attention or something.
I want to
I like
also
them.
throw in there, just for fun, what if it was just God trying to get your attention? What if it was just God saying, hey, by the way, Dom, I'm watching you and I know you like the birds. Just send you a little note that says, I love
Yeah,
you,
I think.
kiddo. Keep up the good work.
Yeah,
Just an idea.
that makes
Because he
sense
knows how
too.
each of us relate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, to the world. He knows.
Yep.
He's got all
Right,
that. We're
right.
sentient beings, so are the animals. Just an
That
That's
idea.
is
true.
true. Right,
It's
Yep.
all love, though. All love.
right.
We need a love,
Speaking of love, I love you
Jesus.
guys.
Love you too.
I think we should pray it out. How
Right.
about you guys? You good?
Yeah. Let's pray it out.
All right. We're going to pray for everybody on the other
On the
side
other side
of
of the
the
screen, down with your head.
screen. Raise your hand up. We
Dum
need
dum
love.
dum 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 dum. There
There we
you
go. Da-da-da.
go.
Right? And we pray that you all know that God loves you, sees you, hears you, and you can take that love and share it with everyone you talk to
Mhm.
today, you see today, walk past in the store, whatever it is.
Mhm.
And we can spread it out. It's going to go around the world. We're going to knock out the Satan with the Jesus.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Biggest contender. Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
Ready, go.
And
Ready, Dom?
and you're blessed.
Blessings to everyone, all the people.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh,
Throw some specifically at Dom. Are you ready?
Ready, Dom?
Ready? And
go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Woo!
Football
You got it?
catch.
Did you get him?
Football catch. I saw that. Nice.
Thank you.
Very good. Thanks, Indigo.
I can't spike it though, because that would
We
go,
are live
that
on
would be
TV.
wrong. Right.
You can't spike it. No, don't spike it.
Robert,
Get ready.
put me up.
I'm ready. Oh,
Ha!
there in the eye. Gotta look at him still, apparently.
Nice.
Ready, Bree?
Nice.
Ready, Bree? Dom, you ready? Bree. No, you're supposed to catch it. Don't let it go out the window.
It's coming this way. You threw it that way. Well, I'm that way to you. All right.
Oh, Indigo asked if you caught hers. I caught it. It's right here.
She did.
It's right here. Crime TV UK is asking if we're live. Yes.
We are live.
We are live, Crime TV UK.
Live.
Hello. Come on over.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to have you push all the buttons because
Not
I'm
with the crime, though.
messing it up.
Now with the
Yeah, now
crime,
with
just
the
the crime
crime.
TV. Just the episodes of stuff.
Just come chill. Come hang with us right now. But we'll be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
10:30.
10:30 Mountain Standard Time, people time. Or something.
People time. Great. We love you guys so
Love you guys.
much. Tom. Again, great to
Have
see
a
you.
great day. And I'll chat at you later. Hasta la pasta.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and AuntieB